Well, hello everyone. This is Mary's Mystic Whispers of Wisdom coming to you on July 10th. Jupiter is turning direct, so you're going to feel a lot of strength, a lot of power. Thank you for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. I am a Scorpio, so I'm excited for this because good fortune with Jupiter and Scorpio is going to beam a lot of fine rays down upon you. You're going to have a lot of travel. Things could come up where you could get upgraded. And then we have the solar eclipse in Cancer on July 12th, and that's a favorable one, so do something fun that day. And then the lunar eclipse full moon on July 27th in Aquarius. It's going to bring you lots of strength. So a lot of good things coming in July. Sorry I'm late with this. I am new at this, doing YouTube, and I just want to share my messages with you. I hope they resonate. And if they do, please like and subscribe because I'm only going to get better. Might do some live stuff too as well. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio for the rest of July from July 10th onward. What are the messages that Spirit wants to give us? And if you tuned in, it means this is a message for you. And I've got a lot of different kinds of cards here today, so we're going to see where we go with this. So let's see what cards have already fallen out for you. Here we have the Two of Wands, the Death card, the Eight of Swords. Wow, we got a few that fell out. The Star card. Wow, this trumps everything else. The Magician. Yes, we are as Scorpios, aren't we? We know how to manifest. And we've got the beautiful Page of Cups. Time to write out your dreams. I'm going to explain more in a minute after I review them. The Ace of Swords. And I want one more to come out, so we'll have 4 on top and 4 on the bottom. Hope you guys are staying cool, enjoying your summer. One more card for Scorpio, please, Spirit. I did already pull one of my, we have the Keepers of the Light, and I got Joan of Arc. So we'll talk about her later. She's our overall energy. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I'm so happy. The King of Wands popped out for us. How exciting. So let me look at this and maybe rearrange them a little bit if I feel I need to. But so far, well, with the Two of Wands, here we are. We're making a decision. We're looking out at the horizon. We've got one world in our hand and one wand in our hand. So if you're interested in a twin flame reading or soulmate reading, your twin has made a choice. He may be leaving behind his karmic and going for you, and he wants to travel the world. So that's a nice card. The Death card. You're releasing something. You're letting things go, which is it's a Scorpio card, the Death card. We're always transforming, aren't we? So you see the gentleman here, the young boy holding the flowers up. It's like you really overcome something. You've let something go that just no longer serves you, and you're ready to move forward. And it's in celebration. It's not a scary card. It's a good card, because if we don't have a death in a situation or an ending in a situation, how can we move forward? Sometimes I feel like this could be your career. Maybe it's time for you to change your career. Maybe you just got fired. I promise you, it'll all work out. A better job is waiting for you. And that has made you feel a little tied up. We got the Eight of Swords here, and that is thoughts. You see this beautiful woman, and she's got these loose bands on her and a blindfold and all these swords and this beautiful castle right behind her. All she needs to do is take off the blindfold. There's something you're not seeing. And my feeling is that if you've had something traumatic happen to you, whether it was a divorce, you lost a job, you have to move, things are changing, and you need to take off the blindfold because there's going to be amazing opportunities coming to you. These are just thoughts, swords. So when I see the next card as the Star card, this is your wishes fulfilled, your dreams coming true. The universe is conspiring to make all of this happen for you. It's a balance. See how she has these two containers and she's pouring them? It almost feels like an endless pour, like the Ace of Cups in that sense, that you are being divinely guided. You just need to keep that positive attitude, write your affirmations. So the Star card, I'm trying to think of what else that might come to me with this. You know, it's really wish upon a star. Wish upon a star. Tonight, when you see a star, I know it sounds a little corny, but look up into the sky and think of the wonderment and how small we are and how many spirits and souls are watching over you. You just need to be open to the blessings and they will come to you. Especially with this energy right now with Jupiter in our sign and going direct today. So happy I could do this reading. I'm at work, but I'm in the lunchroom again. I brought my few little things. We've got our twin flame peacock feathers here. And, well, hello, the Magician. There you are, my dear Scorpio. This is you. You have all the tools in your toolkit. You have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the wands. But we have to use the energy in a positive way with, you know, a higher vibration. If you are manifesting, it's a great time to write out your dreams and your goals, or have a 5-year plan, have a 6-month plan, whatever it is, have a plan and write it out. I feel like if you wrote it with a blue pen, it adds a little bit more magic to it. So you are the Magician, my dear Scorpios. And right after that, we have got the Page of Cups. It is this new energy. It is a gift that's coming to you, a gift of calm emotions. Here's this girl, she's got this huge storm right behind her, and she's smiling and ignoring it. Sometimes in life, you know, us Scorpios, we're always right, you know, and so it's hard when we want to fix everybody, and we have to stop looking at other people and worrying about them and pay attention to our own life. Ignore the gossip, ignore the co-workers that are, you know, conspiring to do things. Let that go. You be your own boss and take charge of your own life. And the Page is a young energy, so it's an exciting energy. It's something new is coming. Something very new and exciting is coming for you. I think you may be finding some new talents that you may have, your talents and abilities, that are going to bring you a lot of joy. Remember what you loved as a child. Remember being 8 years old. What games did you like to play? What did you want to be when you grow up? Were you into art? Were you into travel? Were you into cars? You know, there's all kinds of new ways of looking at different talents that you may have. I've just, you know, started sketching and I absolutely love it. And I actually did plan a trip to Paris and I'm going, so I'm excited that I'm going to be able to do some readings for you while I'm in Paris, looking out at the Eiffel Tower. And believe me, I got a really good deal. So maybe I'll do another video on that if you guys request. How to go to Europe, round trip and everything included, and Italy for less than $3,000. Yeah, so I made those plans and I just jumped into it as a child would, and yeah, I had to rearrange a few bills, but go for your dreams. If you've always wanted to go to some exotic place, if you wanted to go to Egypt, make that plan. Get the vision board out. Start cutting out looking at travel magazines. If you do this, it will happen for you. Because the next card that we have is the Ace of Swords. Those are dreams coming down from the universe to you. Those are wishes fulfilled. This is new energy. The truth will set you free. It feels to me like if you do have a twin flame, you may have to let him know the truth. If he has been ghosting you, it's time for you to tell him you know, thanks but no thanks, and let it go and cut the cord. I feel like that's some of you for the twin flame energy is it's time to cut that cord. If they're not talking to you, go to Paris. Do what you want to do with your life. It makes you a lot more interesting, and who knows who you might meet. Exciting. And oh, guess who you're meeting? The King of Wands. Oh my God, he's so handsome and nonchalant, fiery energy, you know, Leo, Sag, what is the other one? I'm not an astrologer, Aries. So there's a new relationship coming for you, my dear Scorpios. Someone that is interesting, intriguing, a little quirky. You know how we are. We like somebody who's not mainstream. And he just got his crown on a little crooked. He's holding on the wand going, hurry up and take the picture. I got things to do. I've got places to go. I want to take my lovely lady and go on adventures. Fiery energy, you know. So watch out for those. I know a lot of Scorpios have been attracting Leos. And since we're a water sign with a lot of fire in us, this could be a really good match for you. So I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card now and see what comes out for that. I did shuffle these by hand earlier. Let me do it one more time, just so you see what I do. I shuffle it like this, and then I see what pops out for us. Joan of Arc, our voice of truth. Send us the messages. This King of Wands is, what is this relationship? And if any of you have a question about someone you're seeing, someone you want to hear from, this message will apply to you. I hope it resonates. I don't do readings yet on individuals, but I will be doing that soon. And for not a lot of money. I mean, some of these readers charge way too much, I think. I used to produce a lot of spiritual expos, Conscious Life Expo, New Living Expo around the country. Worked with a lot of different readers, and I never thought I'd become one. I played with the cards on my own and did it for friends, but I really feel that this is a time that we are moving into the fifth dimension, that we all need to chip in and help one another to move forward on our path and have our vibration raised. Okay. Ooh, deception. Someone's wearing a false mask. Well, I'm going to Venice too, and they have a lot of masks. So the person, you know, I could kind of see our King of Wands guy wearing a mask, you know, but, you know, someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. You know, a lot of the twin flames have not been feeling that they're worthy of you, my dear Scorpio. You know, we're a little scary sometimes. And if you're some males watching, and, you know, you can just reverse the genders, okay? But, you know, it's time for us to be real, because, you know, we're deep, we're complicated, we've got so many different layers, and we have to be honest with our partner about who we really are. I think that's about us more than them. But if you're going to Venice, it's a party. Who doesn't like a masquerade? Hey, maybe I'll end up going to a masquerade party when I'm there. I don't have to worry about bringing a mask. Spirit, let us have one pop out so that we know it is from you. This one's popping out. Forgiving and learning. Yes. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Well, we're constantly working on that. It never ends, does it? Sometimes we have to cut the cords on old relationships from the past. That one wanted to come out. And this one. Healing family issues. Boy, we're constantly healing. Retreat. Yay! Let's go on a retreat with this lovely King of Wands. It's time to disconnect from the world. So get to know your twin flame. Take some time with that. I'm going to see if we have any matching kind of cards or messages from the universe for our lovely Scorpios for July 10th through the end of the month. This is the Divine Tarot. I love these cards. They're so smooth. They just give me the chills. Joan of Arc, Archangel Michael. Any overlaying messages for this month for our Scorpio? So we're making a plan. Well, we're working hard. The 8 of Coins, that's the working one. So we're studying late at night. You could be planning your itinerary, working hard, saving your money, studying, learning a new language. Let's see what else comes out. I love these cards. Oh, boy, that one wanted to come in, that one too. There it is. That's what at first I thought, because these are new cards for me, the 8 of Coins, and now we have the 3 of Coins. We are carving out our future. It is time. It doesn't matter what age you are, from 25 to 85. You know, I was just reading in the Washington Post that there are more people going back to work in their 80s. I mean, they don't want to be sitting around in rocking chairs anymore. You know, keep your brain sharp. If you're an older viewer, learn a new skill. Go make some money. Have some fun. I always say chop wood and carry water. And I have a feeling you're going to be traveling the world. The World card. There it is. All the zodiac signs. You're on the top of the world. Very watery too. I'm excited. I'm going to Paris and Venice. And on a budget. I know how to do it. But if I hadn't written out the plan or thought about it for a long, long time, I wouldn't be going. So carve out that plan. Then put it into action. Read it, reread it, work it, do it. You've got the Magician. You've got the Star card. You're doing really, really well. I think I'd like to pull one of my oldest decks, the Rune deck. I even have the book here because I gotta read it. Put my glasses on before I get there. It's a very small deck. I've taken it all around the world with me. When I lived in Kauai, Hawaii, I kept on getting destruction, and I'm like, why do I keep getting destruction? I just moved here. I don't know. Well, 3 months later, Hurricane Aniki hit, and it kept on telling me, don't buy anything. Take your time every day. And I didn't buy anything. I took my time. Oh. And I listened to the messages. Opening 14. I'm going to look that up for you. And Kanoa, page 154. So, look at, you can see this book. My parakeet used to eat the pages. It's so old. Opening, fire, torch. Fire is heaven's light in its palest hue. That fiery branch burning at the heart center claims its kinship with the sun. What hid itself in shadows is clearer to me now. This is the rune of opening, renewed clarity, dispelling the darkness that has been shrouded some part of your life. You are free now to receive and to know the joy of non-attaching giving. Opening is the rune for the morning of activities, for seriousness, clear intent, concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of an endeavor. Wow, here we're talking about the beginning of endeavor. 3 of Coins. Okay. But where's my opening card? Love that. The more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your own conditioning. In relationships, there can now be a mutual opening up. You may be called to serve as a trigger, a timekeeper. Through the awareness of the light, that understanding is once again available to you both. Recognize that while on the one hand you are limited and dependent, on the other you exist at the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficent forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are the center. Simply put, if you have been operating in the dark, There is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself. So the patient on the operating table is yourself. You are reevaluating your life and recognizing that, you know, you make all the decisions and you're looking for harmony in your life. So keep your awareness open and your understanding, because it's going to come to you. The light of understanding is going to be coming to you. It's very exciting. Well, I really enjoyed doing this